Mrs. Snail. How are you? What are you doing? Are you playing on this? Let me see you move on it. So what this is, hi, fourth grade. So this week, as you know, we're talking about simple machines. And it looks, Mrs. Snail, stop doing that to her. No, she's not a snail. She's an octopus. Yeah, an octopus. Her name is Oli. Isn't she adorable? I know, she's so cute. All right, so this right Mrs. Snail has is a wheel and an axle, and that can move things. You have a lot of items at your house that probably have wheels and axles, right? You probably have some toys, some toy cars, your parents' car, maybe a lawnmower. There's so many different devices with wheels and axles, your bicycle, and that's how Mrs. Snail was going along. So we have this rod right here, okay, that is our that goes right through the wheels right there for this to move. So we have this wheel and axle. Look at it go. Look, would you like to go on it? All right, look at her move. Oh, you can share. All right, so anyway, oh my gosh, look how cute she looks on it too. You're a part of teaching, you need to share. All right, so this is our wheel and axle. It's one of our simple machines that we're going to be talking about, Mrs. Snail, later on this week and all through this week. All right, so let's talk about some other simple machines. All right, so, oh, I know one. We have this board, right? And this right here, this is our board. This is called, you remember what it's called for this, because we're making a lever. Do you remember what it's called? It's the fulcrum. Very good. High stocks to you. All right. So do you remember that? It's the fulcrum. We're going to put it right on here. And what we do with our lever, okay, we use it to lift a load. Remember our story, how do you lift a lion? Okay, so instead of how do you lift a lion, we should do how do you lift an octopus, a cute little octopus, right? And how do you lift an octopus? You want to see us lift her? Okay. Hey, that's enough. If you're going to do that again, know what's going to happen? You won't be in our videos anymore, and I'll just have her be in our videos. All right, so how do you lift a cute little baby octopus? You want to help? Okay. And how do you lift an octopus? So we have our fulcrum, and we have right here, here's our board. And we're just going to, and depending on where the fulcrum is, we're going to apply force, okay? And we'll be able to lift her. So watch this. There we go. And see, make sure she doesn't fall. I don't want her to fall. There we go. All right. Hey. There, that wasn't nice. If we move her fulcrum over, do not do anything. She could lift she doesn't lift as high. But if we move it this way, she can lift higher depending on her effort, okay? And we can try again. I'm going to move her over a little bit more. And there she is going more. So remember, this is our lever. So far we've talked about some simple machines. This one was our lever. We have our board and we have our fulcrum, and then we apply force to move our load, okay? So our octopus right here is our load, right? Okay, that's not funny that we're calling her a load. It's not nice. All right, anyway, so this is lifting our load. All right, I almost dropped her. All right, so now we have another simple machine we're going to talk about, and you probably see this a lot in your daily life. We have something we're going to call a ramp. So let's do this. Let's say, oh no, we have a snail stuck up on here. Okay, there's a snail stuck up, and our cute little baby octopus wants to be a big help, and she's like, I don't know how to get up there. We are going to make something called an inclined plane. No, you don't need to get up there. No, we're showing them how to make an inclined plane. An inclined plane, and you might also call it a ramp, okay? It might also be called a ramp. Okay, so here's our inclined plane. And what it basically is, it helps you get up to something. So let's see our little baby octopus. She's going to walk on up. You have to help her because she's a little baby octopus. And here she is going to save the snail. All right, and the snail is so happy that she's saving her, right? And now they're both pink. They're going to be BFFs, aren't they? They're going to come over here and play. You know what they could do? They could probably play on this. And what does this look like? That looks like a seesaw, doesn't it? So that's what and that's still our lever, and that could be a seesaw for them. And watch, they could go up and down, right? Up and down on our seesaw, and they could have so much fun playing together, like friends do, right, Mrs. Snail? All right, so now we have, so we did so far, we had our wheel and axle. Remember that when Mrs. Snail was playing on? You can play on that later, Mrs. Snail. And we have our lever, right? And it helps to move a load. We have our fulcrum down here with it. We have a load on here, and we would apply force for it to go up. See? There we go. All right, and then we had, let me move you to, I'll put you back on, I promise. We have right here is our ramp, okay? Our inclined plane. Do you remember that fancy word? Inclined plane. Stop it. And now we have another one. I'm going to put you two over here. You can play. And I have another one I'm going to show you. Mrs. Snail, your little friend's over here. So Mrs. Snail's friend, I can't believe she has any if she acts this way. Mrs. Snail's friend is right up here, and she wants to get some leaves. So how do you think we could get her up there? Well, I'm going to show them in a second. We made a pulley system for her. So you want to get her up, Mrs. Snail? Go ahead. And she can go all the way up, and she gets her leaves, right? And she can go up there to get her leaves. We have this string right here that's attached, and it moves on up, and there she goes to get her leaves. So we have, and she said, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so we have our pulley. All right, so you are going to be able to go on to our Google Slides, and you will be able to look at some real life examples either in your house or somewhere else, and you can put them on there for us. You can put some pictures, and you're going to put some text and some words of some real life examples of a wheel and axle. Woohoo! Right, Mrs. Snail? You can go fast. Our lever, which has a fulcrum and a board, our inclined plane, that was our ramp that we used, right? It looks like a ramp. And of course, our pulley for for Mrs. Snail's friend to go up and eat. Okay, so Mrs. Snail, be careful. So what do we say to all the boys and girls? I'm going to have them come over too, and everyone can say it with us. So what do we say, Mrs. Snail? Oh, that's right, little octopus. We say,